The obsession of getting your legs above 90 in the ballet world has become the top priority that everyone talks about. Everyone needs to have their legs up to their ears, but no one really tells you how to get there in a safe manner and especially in the best way possible. I want to tell you a little story of when I was training to become a ballerina. I got told more than once that I didn't have feet and legs in the perfect shape of a ballerina. I felt that my body wasn't quite right to get my legs above 90 and especially way above 90. So I started doing something very silly. I used to go and sleep with my legs up here, hoping in a morning miracle. So the things that I've learned the hard way throughout my beautiful ballerina career is that there are things in your body that you can change and things that in your body that you cannot change. So let me list the things that you cannot change in your body, but don't be afraid. I'll tell you all the good things coming up very soon. So let's start with things that we cannot change. Shapes and genetics. Of course, when you are born, there is something written in your DNA that says exactly the way you should be made. How big your eyes are, the lips, if you got dimples or not, the length of your thighs. That's things that you cannot change. And that takes me exactly on the bone structure. So if your femoral bones are very long with very long shin bones and archy feet, lucky you. I wasn't born like that. I always had a very good shaped upper body, upper back and arms, but on the other side, my legs never really shaped up. And again, that's written in my genetics. So let me get to the things that we can change in our body. The strength. Oh yes, if you are going to be working on your muscle strength, think about when you're lifting up and taking your shopping bags up the stairs. Of course, the first time it might be very heavy. The second time that you do it, you get stronger because your muscles, remember, they break and they build up again to be able to get that shopping bags up the stairs. Another cool thing that we can change is the shape of the muscles. Something very cool that happened while I was training as a ballerina is I could see my body change. How? Every time I did a different choreography for a different season, the way my muscles were shaping were completely different from the season before. For instance, when I did Swan Lake, I was this little teeny weeny swan with very defined back muscles, very strong arms, super tight core, and legs were strong because there was a lot of point work. When I did the very contemporary grounded works and choreographies, I could see my muscles shaping in a different way. For example, I had stronger legs, I would get broader shoulders and stronger arms because there was a lot of weight going on to the arms. If we shape the muscles the way we want it, of course it can change. We just need to find the right way that works for us right at this moment. Another thing that we can change in our body is the flexibility. The work and the choreographies that we do, the same way our flexibility can be molded. I know you're here because you want to know how to get your legs above 90, but please don't leave me. A lot has got to do with the way we think about our body, what you can do to get your legs above 90. So the first thing that you want to think about is how strong your core is. And I'm not only talking about abdominals, I'm talking about all the muscles that are holding on to your spines. Because if your spine and abdominal muscles is little jelly, of course your leg cannot lift above 90. So the easiest way to do something like this is to do it on the floor. So think about a floor bar, developing and having the gravity helping you out, engaging and feeling the muscles to develop the leg in front of you or to the side. But at least you don't have to think about everything, keeping the balance and whatnot. You can only think about really engaging those muscles that you need to keep the leg above 90. Another thing that I want you to think about, it's not only about the stretching. Of course, think about your shopping bags that we were talking about it before. If you do not have the strength to lift your leg, There is no chance that poor leg is as flexible as it can be. There is no chance that leg can stay above 90. So, second thing that you need to think about is your quads muscles. Yes, and by that quad muscles, of course, there are people that say you should not lift it from the quads. Yes, you need your quad muscles to lift your leg above 90. So place one foot on top of the chair. Think about engaging the lower abdominals, the core, and then lifting that leg with your quads. Slightly higher and then controlling it back down. You'll feel exactly the muscles that you need. The supporting leg is also going, hello, I'm here. And those are your glutes muscles. The glute muscles are exactly the heavenly muscles that also is giving you this ability to stay up. So get those little glutes working, and I promise you that those are the muscles that will allow you to get your leg up there, and you can look at your foot and go, look at that. So the big thing that we need to get our legs above 90s are core muscles, not only the abdominals, even your back, your quads muscles, and your bum bum. Oh yes, and while you're here, warm up, do your class, do your cardio, and then get straight into this follow along exercises that will get your legs way above 90. Are you with me? Good. Do it right now.